Welcome to our programming channel. Today we will see functions in JavaScript. Types of functions. Built-in functions. We have already seen examples of built-in functions like alert, prompt, and confirm. User-defined functions. We can create our own function according to our requirement. Then that function is called as user-defined function. Advantages of functions. Code reusability. We can create or declare function once. Then we can call a function multiple times. In this way, we can use one function again and again. Thus, reusability is the advantage of function. Makes code easy. Function makes the program easier as each small task is divided into a function. Less coding. We can create function for repetitive tasks. So there is no need to write the code separately for each task. Thus code is minimized. So we need less coding. Time saving. Because of use of function, we can minimize the code. So there is a lot of time saving. These are the advantages of functions in JavaScript. Now we will see how to create user-defined functions in JavaScript. In JavaScript, we can create a function with keyword function. After function keyword, there is name of the function and parenthesis. Sometimes there may be a parameter in parenthesis. If there are more than one parameters, then they must be separated with commas in parenthesis. The body of function is present within curly braces. Sometimes there may be presence of return a value in body part. A function definition is sometimes also termed as function declaration or function statement. Syntax for function. Function without parameter or simple function. Sometimes there is simple function or function without parameter. Then syntax is function, function name, parenthesis, curly braces, and within curly braces function body. Function with a parameter. There may be one parameter. So sometimes there may be one parameter in the parenthesis. So syntax is function name, then parameter in the parenthesis, then curly braces and function body. Function with more than one parameters. Sometimes there may be function having more parameters. There may be one or two or any number of parameters. So syntax is function name, then parameters. Parameter must be separated with commas, or comma must be present between parameters. And then curly braces, within curly braces function body. Function with parameters and return value. So here we have taken the syntax for function having parameters and that function return a value. So sometimes there may be return of value. Syntax is function name, then in parentheses parameters separated with commas, and in curly braces function body, and in that body return value. Now we will create one function. In this video we will create simple function without parameter. We will take one real life example. For creating function we use function keyword, then one space and name of the function. We can give any name. We can give letters in function name, so abc or abc1 to 3. We can give digits or numbers also. We can give underscore also, but we cannot give space in the name. For our example, name is after function keyword one space, then function name and parenthesis and curly braces. This is called as function declaration, and the code or part present in the curly braces is called as body of the function. So this is body of the function. Before creating a real function, we first understand why we need the function. There may be many fields, but for simplicity we have taken selected fields. First three records are information of Mumbai to Delhi flights, and last two records are of Delhi to Goa flights. We have this kind of information. First three records are of Mumbai to Delhi flights. Last two records are of Delhi to flight. So we can see all the information at one place. It feels very confusing. And if there are a lot of records, if we want to find the records of Mumbai to Delhi flight, then it will be very difficult to see all the records and search the particular records. So we can use functions. If we create the function for flight Mumbai to Delhi, and if we take these three records in the function, then it will be easy to find the flights of Mumbai to Delhi. Now we have created the function. We cannot see those records in the function. We can see the records outside the function. So if we want to see these records, we need to call this function. After creating the function, if we want to see the result of the function, we need to call it. For calling the function, we have to take the name of the function, parenthesis and semicolon. Now we can see this is the result of our function. This is the result of function. We can call one function again and again. Thus, we can reuse the function. We have called the function 4 times. We get the result 4 times. Thus, reusability is the main advantage of function. So, reusability is the advantage of function, and like this we can make another function So we have created this new function, and when or where we need this function, we can call it. So we can see first function only. Now we have called both the functions. So we get result from both the functions. Now the task becomes very easy. If we want to find the flights of Mumbai to Delhi, then we can call this function. And if we want to find flights of Delhi to Goa, then we can call this function. So the code is divided in small parts. So the code becomes very easy. For repetitive tasks, we don't need to write code again and again. If we want to make some changes, then we can make change at one place. We need to make change at one place only. So less coding. We can avoid extra coding. So because of function, we need less coding. So there is saving of time also. So time saving is also the advantage of function. We have called this function like this. We can also call the function with on-click event. So now if we click on this button, we get the result of this function. So in this way, we can call this function with on-click event or with any event. That's all for functions in JavaScript. In our channel, there are regular uploads of programming related videos. So for latest updates, please subscribe the channel and like and share videos. Thanks for watching.